Hey guys, welcome to True North full order entry demo. We're going to highlight item entry, table map, splitting, and some of those main features from order entry. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to highlight these function buttons across the top. So this is a pre-auth button, allows you to do a pre-auth on the check. This is going to be what kind of order type is this? Is it dine in with a table number and guest count? Is it just a walk-in? Is it a delivery or is it a pickup? These are configurable in the sense of if you don't do delivery or you don't do pickup, you can turn those off so nobody can select them. Now, this is going to be your table map. So when you select that, you can see I have some open tables. This area over here is going to be your tab type environment. So if you were a bartender or your system wasn't set for a table map, this is what you would see. You would come directly to here and see all your lists of tickets. Now, from here, you can see there's a bunch of employees. This is because I'm logged in as a manager. A typical server will only see the checks that they have, or say a bartender. So if we select Brandon B, the bartender, these are all his checks. When he logs in, this is what he would see. You can merge directly from here. So we've got these two checks and they want to be combined. We want to put them under Sally server, or we'll say Brandon bartender. We're going to merge those and those checks are now remerged. So if we come back up here, we can see that check was merged there under Brandon bartender. So let's kind of come back here. This is going to be your customer database. So within here, you can search and attach a customer to the database. So I'm going to say Jathan Bennett. We're going to select that. And now when I pull up my order, details, I've already got my phone number and name right there. And now we can just put them on a table if they're sitting at a table. The custom item here, this is probably more geared towards a retail environment. But if you were, had a specific, very unique product, you could then sell it this way. The trash can just deletes items or, deletes the check. And this search field allows you to search for a product. This is nice if you have a big menu, but it's also nice if you don't want to put all the items you have on the menu, but you kind of want a way of ordering them if you need to. So now we're going to actually order some items. So we're going to go vegetarian pizza because I know pizza is a big thing for people with POS just because you have to manage it a certain way. So right now, the vegetarian pizza has all these included mods because it's quick and easy to just order the item and have the ingredients there ready to go. But if some people don't want bell pepper, you can deselect bell pepper. It'll adjust the price, and now it says no bell pepper. You can also highlight a modifier, hit this area over here, this drop down, and you can say right half or left half, double, quantity wise, and adjust the modifier individually. This area is configurable per modifier, so if you don't want these options for the modifier you're working with, you can turn these feature off. So we're going to order that, and I want to attach this to a table. So we're going to come up here, we're going to attach it here to the table, we're going to say A12, and now this check is under A12. So we're done there. We're going to save that. When you pay or save, the screen brings you right back to the menu. So there's very quick service here, very efficient way of ordering items. So fast bar, quick service, or fine dining, they care about those button presses, and this will save you a lot moving from the POS you're currently using. So we're going to actually bring up that check again, and I'm going to highlight this table map area. So you can see I've got some checks that are open. We've got different sections available. Here's a whole bar table map we built out. We've also got the tab area if you wanted to look at the tab environment. And you can see the check I made right there, Jathan Bennett. We're going to backtrack a little bit, and I'm going to reopen a check under room A. And I'm going to pay for it right here. So we can just pay directly from that table map. Really, really useful to not only be able to pay from this table map, but you can pay directly from here as well as you're ordering items. So I'm going to pivot back up and highlight transferring check between sections. So we're going to edit this order. We're looking at it and it says they're at A5. So I'm going to look at that. Okay, so they're under A5. Well, they just moved to the bar. So we're going to say you're now sitting there. That'll change, bar 15, done, save that. When we come up to our table map, they're now sitting at bar 15. We can also transfer tickets. So if we transfer the ticket, Brandon Bartender, we're going to transfer that over to Tech Test. Transfer. That ticket is now under Tech Test. From here, there's also splitting items. So say we want to split a pizza. So we're going to order that veggie pizza again. And we're also going to order a few cocktails. We're going to save that. I'm going to come up here, come up to our save tickets. This is sorting by time, so it's showing us our newest orders first. You can toggle that and it will show you the oldest orders. So I want to know the newest order because I just opened that one. And we're going to select that and we're going to split from here. So this item split allows you to split individual items and pass them on to other checks. There's also a guest split that allows you, if you do seat numbers, to when you hit split, it automatically just splits across the seat numbers, making things a lot faster as well. If you're ready to pay from here, you can just save and pay, and then you can hit pay, cash. We're going to go through this a little bit. You can hit credit, and this is the credit screen. So this surcharge area, that's a configurable word. We have credit surcharge enabled, but you don't need it to be labeled surcharge. It could be labeled what you want. You can also have cash discount set up as one or the other. You either have credit surcharge or cash discount. The receipt right here to the left is also configurable through the back office. So this Pay Compass restaurant title is configurable. The True North logo is configurable, as well as some of these other details. User and how these are displayed is configurable. So we're going to backtrack out of here a little bit, and we're going to pivot to order history. So within order history, we've got a few options. Depending on how the user is set up, if they have the ability, they can search previous orders. This is really useful if you were going to do a repeat order. So someone could come in and they could say, hey, I was in on the 26th. I gave you guys my phone number for the check. You texted me the receipt. So I think it should be in there. Can you search it up and give me a reorder? Because I really like that steak I got. So we can search by phone number. We can say, okay, here's your phone number. Let's see what orders you brought up. And we can see, okay, this is probably the customer. This is all his data right here, right? So we can say, you were here on the 28th, so you're probably, here's your order. You want that again. And now we have a full order, ready to go, ready to cash out. All right, guys, that's our main demo for order entry aspect. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you have some specific functionality you didn't see, or schedule a more specific demo. Thank you.